I'm here today to speak with Mary McDonald, who has two amazing shops called Thistle and Clay in Aberdeenshire. Mary, thank you for joining me today.
Hi, Steve.
Now, Mary, tell me how long have you been running Thistle and Clay, and what made you get started in this business?
Well, Thistle and Clay, it came about when I started looking into what was in the products I was using on myself and my children. And I started realising a bit more about what preservatives and things were being used. I used to always buy organic products, but I didn't really, I just was very trusting. I just thought, oh, it's organic, it'll be fine. And then the more I looked into the ingredients, the more I realised that actually it only had to be over 10% to be called organic, as long as they paid enough money to the right people. And I started, my little girl had problems with her skin. And I thought, right, okay, well, I can do better than this. So I'd always made things for myself, and I've always done aromatherapy. So I just I started buying then really nice organic oils and formulating my own products for my children, and gave them away to my friends, family, and they actually were the ones that forced me into doing something more with it. So I had everything tested, because they're quite strict actually with regards to the industry and making sure everything's been tested. So I went through all that, and then I started just the local market, which was just it was like a roaring success, and I've really never looked back. So I opened my first shop in December 2019, after having done the markets the year before, and then so December 2019 I opened a Boing, and then in June this year I opened the Ballater shop.
And the a Boing Shop is a shop and refillery, is that correct?
No, the Boing shop is, well, it is a refillery in that you can buy refills for all the products, but it's not food here.
Not a
It's
food
there's
refillery.
food in Ballater, but I can pick up from Ballater and take to Boing for collection. And
Yeah.
there's an upstairs bit here that I think will be becoming a food refillery, but we'll wait and see, because we've only been doing that for a very short time, so I need to see how it goes.
And the Ballater shop is a cafe as well, so they can sit down, take
Yeah.
away coffee, is that right?
Yes, it's a zero waste coffee shop. So
Excellent.
um, we get the milk in glass bottles, and the coffee comes. It actually comes from a place in Glasgow called Deer Green, and so they send it up in big vacuum packed buckets, and then I send it back. I send back the bucket, and then they refill it for me again. So it works really well. There's no waste.
So very eco-friendly, and you've got a good reputation there. You get a lot of good customers. It's an enjoyable experience. People
Yeah.
come in and sit down, and they can buy some products, but they can sit and have a coffee and cake and some food from
Yeah,
the
we have a
menu
lovely.
as well.
Well, it was a bit of an accidental cafe, because it was supposed to be a second skincare shop, but because a cafe had been there for 10 years and it was a great place that was there, um, people have just kept coming in. So after about, I think it was 2 weeks of not being a cafe, I just said, right, people would come in and ask for coffee. And then one day I just said, come back next week and we'll have coffee. So that was it. And we've never looked back since. So it's been
Yeah.
great.
And you've got a brilliant online website that we're going to take a look at just now. So the website's called thistleandclay.co.uk, and everything on this website you make in some shape or form, Mary, is that correct?
Yeah, everything that's a product. So all the skincare, all the shampoo bars, and yeah, I make everything.
Yeah. It looks really stunning. So what is the most popular products then? Because you've got a really nice range there. What would you say? I mean, it looks like perfect little stocking filler gifts, but also stuff to use regularly as well. I mean, do you have regular customers who are used to what you're selling now, and they keep coming back for more? It's their shampoo or soap of choice now.
Absolutely, yes. The shampoo bars have been massively popular. So the local hairdressers here send people here. They say they can tell who's using them. The condition of their hair has improved so much, because I formulated it for myself and my family. I didn't cut any corners. I bought the most effective ingredients, all organic oils, but I also put in plant-based keratin and panthenol. So normally, I guess, when you're a business and you're making these things, you would put in the smallest amount of the expensive ingredients just to say that they
Hmm.
were in it. Whereas I put in the maximum amount I was allowed to put in it so that it would actually be effective. So it's been, it's just been massively popular.
Yeah.
And I've got people who just won't go back to using normal shampoo.
And what are the most popular products then? Like what would people sort of be, buying most regularly?
The shampoo, for sure. The shampoo and conditioner, I just get amazing feedback on.
Yeah.
The soap bars are stunning. I mean, I know you think it's just soap, but it's the soap that I make. It's so gentle. It's actually a face. You can use it on your face. You can use it on your body. It's just a very natural product, but very effective. It doesn't strip your skin. People with like issues with their skin, nobody has come back and said they've had any issues with it. Everybody comes back and buys more. So, and they buy it for everyone they know.
And this solid bar shampoo is starting to become quite popular now. I
Yeah,
mean, you're buying your
yeah.
shampoo at the supermarket, and a lot of people nowadays they don't want to be spending all their money with Tesco and Asda and Amazon and all these. They'd rather spend it with a local business person like yourself who pours their heart and soul into it. You're not buying water there; you're buying solid shampoo. I actually had the experience of this just recently there, and my hair was absolutely squeaky clean, and I haven't heard that squeak since I was a kid, believe it or not. But honestly, I haven't felt like that since I was a kid. So I've been really impressed with that kind of product. But you again, back to this waste situation, you're not buying water in a bottle that's mixed with something. You're buying
Yes.
solid shampoo in a bar format, and that's what makes it. Well, it's more expensive in that respect because the product would ultimately last longer. You can be quite frugal with, quite conservative with it.
Yeah, it's quite concentrated, absolutely. I mean, one of those shampoo bars that I sell, I've got a lot of hair and I get about 40 washes from a small bar.
Hmm.
So I get, yeah, it lasts a long, long time.
And you do your own makeup as well. So you do this sort of mineral makeup. Is that a popular
Yes,
product?
it is. It's very popular as well, absolutely. Because I do refills for those. I've kept the packaging to a minimum on everything and it's all aluminium. So when it comes to recycling, it will be recycled. Whereas I find a lot of people just use plastic and then it's one of those things that's always annoyed me about makeup. I've always bought I've always bought very expensive makeup. I don't know, not that I'm saying that that makes it any better, but I've always kind of taken, you always assume that the most expensive makeups are the best quality, but I found that the packaging just got more and more upsetting for me and not
Hmm.
being able to get refills. So
And it looks really good. I mean, as I said, great gifts for people. And you've got a gift section on the website as well.
yeah, yeah.
And what would be popular there? The smaller gifts, or do people prefer to go for the sets?
At Christmas time, it's quite busy with the face cleansing kit's quite a popular one because it's got a small cleansing melt in it. It's only
Hmm.
£10. You get a cloth and a cleansing melt, and then it's quite a good way of introducing people to our products without breaking the bank. But then also people that have tried the products before tend to go for the gift boxes with a shampoo and conditioner in it because
Hmm.
it's a nice gift.
Yeah, it looks
Um,
lovely.
it's just a nice gift. It's and men buying for their ladies. Yeah, they know they're going to be popular if they buy them shampoo and conditioner.
So people can visit you in the shops in Aberdeenshire, or people throughout the UK can buy from thistleandclay.co.uk, or they can come and visit you in the shops.
Yes,
Excellent stuff. Well, listen, you've got a wonderful business there. I love the branding. I love what you're doing. I like the way you pour your heart and soul into it, and it's great to see
thank
somebody who has created products because of a need, and you've gone on and created a range of products that would sit in any high-end department store. They would look amazing anywhere, but
thank you.
people can buy them directly from yourself, and they're buying it
Yeah.
from the person who's making the product, and that is important these days.
I think that's what's unusual is people come in and see me and they come in and talk about their hair. It's like, when did you last go to Boots and buy yourself a shampoo bar and manage to speak to the person who made the product and say, which one do you think would work for me? They like that personal touch. And I love meeting people. I just love chatting with people. And quite often, I'm always developing new products. And I'll say to people, I'm making this new product. Is there a scent that you really like, or do you have an issue with your skin or your hair that you'd like me to have a look at? And I get a really good reaction from people when they come and get that kind of personal service.
Well, personal service is what it's all about. So it's a personal
Yeah.
service. It's a lovely website. It's very easy to navigate. Everything you need's there. We've got the season of gift buying is around the corner, but people have got birthdays and anniversaries, and I don't think one of your gifts for a male or a female would be very well received for anybody. And it's very special, and it's not something you find everywhere. So it's
No,
quite unique. So unique gifts, good pricing, as you're pouring your heart and soul into it. So thank you, Mary. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet with you today, and I
thanks.
do hope plenty of people support you. You have got a fantastic business.
Thank you.